Yeah, sometimes I go through moments where I feel like and like I feel like every artist goes through a period where they're like, dang, like, am I gonna make it? Like I can't make something. I can't think of anything. You know, I think everybody goes through that at some point. You know, you go through ups and downs. You know, when you're going through those downs, you maybe things just aren't working out, and you're like, man, and you start doubting yourself. But I think overall, I know what I'm capable of, and I know I know I'm that nigga.
Smiles is such a perfectionist. Like he, and not in a bad way. It used to be like, damn, I don't know if I'm ever gonna like reach a standard with this man for sure. But like, it's good because he really is. He cares about his craft more than most musicians that I've met, and that's cool. I really like that about him.
I think he really, besides being so in love with the craft and truly desiring to go somewhere with this, it's like, you know, I grew up with him. That's my best friend, and it's like when you're faced with the realities of like, man, this life shit hard, and you kind of gotta be that nigga in the shit that you're doing if you even want a chance to escape whatever reality that you're currently living in. Of course you're gonna assume like, or you're going to be overly hard on yourself because you believe that's what it takes.
I do feel like I'm too hard on myself. I'm trying to get out of that. You know, I feel like it's one of those situations where you feel like you know where your potential is, like you know where you should be, the kind of talent that you have, but when you hear something and you feel like it's not where your potential is, you're like, nah, this isn't good.
Beat you in the club, beat you in the club, beat you in the club, beat you in the club. In the summer, beat you in the beach, beat you in the street, beat you in the club, beat you in the club, beat you in the hub, beat you in the hub, beat you in the rub, beat you in the club. On me, niggas looking down, but niggas don't wanna get to work. A young nigga from the underground, so this uppercut from the dirt. Get the murking, now you need emergency. Tell them niggas to come with the urgency. Curtain calling on your left like it's curtains, please. If a nigga is sick, you need Hercules. And this shit come from the G's, this come from the pen, this come from a nigga that's trying my patience.
Whatever life hands to me, that's my biggest inspiration. Whatever I'm going through, whether it's like something happy, I'm celebrating something, whether I'm mad, I'm talking about fighting somebody, whether I'm like in love, I talk about love a lot. Yeah, like just anything for real, you know, so yeah.
He's just a very versatile artist, and a lot of artists these days don't exhibit that versatility. And if you listen to Smiles, you'll definitely be like, man, like I'm taking some away with every song. It's a different emotion with every song. It's a different feeling. He just evokes like hella different emotions and hella different feelings in you. So that's why I listen to him, at least.
I would say when I first kind of started listening to his music, it kind of gave me R&B of the tracks I listened to first, and I think that's my favorite genre to listen to. So once I kind of discovered that and then saw other genres and just kind of different talents he has vocally, lyrically, producing, I think he's just a versatile artist to where it's either if you like R&B, if you like rap, spoken word even, if he hasn't done that, but he has a voice for it. I think he's just a versatile artist that you can really enjoy just listening to what he has to say or what he can produce.
And that's the speaker we working with.
journey. Like sometimes it's real aggravating, frustrating, you know what I'm saying? Like no matter what kind of like, I guess like passion you may have for the music, you may really think like, man, I could really make it, like, I could really do this. But there will be those days where you'll be like, man, like, do I really think I can make it for real? And you know, those will just be times that it'll like test your faith, but sometimes it really tests you. But at the same time, you could also have those days where you just feel like you just so far. It's a journey, and to me it's very beautiful, and it made, you know, making music just a passion for me for real. So
Thank you, sir.
what's up? Welcome to MTV Cribs. You're in my crib over here, you know what I'm saying? We got
He's such a sweetheart. I think from the jump, once I met him, he just opened his arms up to me. He's a person where I know I can just step to the side and have conversation with, and it's one that you can take away and learn something from, but also have a good memory from it. People say he's quiet, which I agree, but I think once he's comfortable around you, that's when you get to see who he truly is, and he's just a fun, loving person that just wants to do what he loves the most and let other people see that.
He's a hard-headed ass nigga. He's hard-headed, but he's, you know, he's peace-loving. He's very much, you know, he just wants to, wants to keep the peace as much as possible, but he's also ready to get down if necessary. He's a lot of things. He's a lot of things. He's a great dude. He's a great dude. Smiles he's good people's.
A genuinely kind person, as a loving individual, as a creative genius, as a, I don't know, just amazing, all-around, honest person.
It's history. It's history.
even if nobody likes the whole album, there's at least one song for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely say give it a listen. And I know whenever I'm listening to music, I like to listen to it because maybe, you know, maybe the artist is going through something that I felt like I was the only person that was going through. So when somebody, you know, is saying something that like I feel like I resonate with, that I was just like, it makes me feel like I'm less alone, you know, and I'm hopefully you can hear something that I've made that makes you feel, you know, less alone, you know. So get an album, listen, you know.
Look at that. That's all the questions.
Boom.
You're not ready for this. You're not ready for the album.
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
It's great.
Say it
He's not here, so if you have anything you want to say about that, you'll find out once he starts editing. Make more beats. Make me more beats. That's it. And drop the album. Today. Yesterday.
Shackled by the thoughts held up in between my temples. My friend and foe is my mental. Let it flow in the wind like a kite. Show my people my songs. They say smiles, you too nice.